All right, and into our weather forecaster, we have another wave of rain on the way for early on your Sunday morning. I don't think it's going to last all that long, but we are expecting our second round after the one we got today, sometime late overnight, really more toward perhaps Sunday morning around sunrise with the scattered storms. Some could be heavy, couple strong, isolated, severe possible. So just make sure if you're doing something early tomorrow, have your radar WWL TV app on your phone and your TV where you can get it for free, and just be prepared if you are going out there early tomorrow. We'll have some rain, it looks like, especially early in the morning. Right now, though, pretty nice. Temperatures in the 70s. We had a big break in the rain conveniently for Saturday evening plans, although earlier we did, of course, have the rain. I'll show you our totals in a second, but right now all we have is a little bit of light rain along the coast. It looks pretty quiet for the next several hours, but here we go. By 4 or 5 a.m., I think after roughly 2 and 3 a.m., we'll start to see this rain approach our area and then move through during the early morning hours right around sunrise. Our model, like I was showing you, quiet for a while, then 2, 3 a.m. Here we have this next line of rain looking kind of impressive, but also likely weakening a bit as it moves in. You can see it breaking up here by 6 a.m. Exact timing could be off a little. Models have been doing a great job with the timing, but by 8, 9 a.m., most of the rain, it looks like, could be well to the east of us. And then this is by lunchtime, we're improving. Now, something interesting might happen tomorrow where if we have a huge dry spell, sun comes out, we might heat up enough to prompt a couple more showers or afternoon storms to form later in the day. So you can see 2 p.m. our model picking up on just a tiny bit of rain possible by then. Some others, though, have a bit more than what you see here with this model. So still a chance of rain in the afternoon, but the bulk of it will be early, and then the little surface front moves in Sunday night. Here were rain totals today. Slidell with some of the highest totals around our area, not quite at an inch. Other spots about a quarter inch south of Lake Pontchartrain on the south shore there. And here's our satellite and radar imagery. We're waiting for this next wave to head our way, and then eventually this surface front, that's the one that will be lagging behind by tomorrow night moving through. I was showing you earlier the level 1 to 2 risk of severe weather. These are the categories we've been put in, so the marginal to slight out of the 5 risk categories. So can't rule out a couple of high wind gusts. There could conceivably be a couple of small spin ups, so we'll be watching for that early tomorrow morning. And this takes us through the early part of the day on your Sunday. The levels 1 and 2 were more for up until sunrise, and then level 1 roughly after sunrise. So tonight, our next wave of rain moving in. Low temperatures about 70. Something else is that we'll have higher than normal tides tonight because of these winds that have been pushing up the waters a little bit. So some coastal flooding about a foot above normal with high tides from roughly about 10:30, some of them happening right now, until about 4 a.m. So just a heads up there if you're along the coast. And then tomorrow, high temperatures only around 80, and those rain and storms mainly early in the day. Your Sunday forecast just hour by hour. You can see it tapers off by late morning to midday, might fire up again in a couple of spots in the afternoon, and then it's quieter by the evening. And then our next big fall cold front is finally going to move in. It looks like early Wednesday. So that one, not much of a rain chance, but it will certainly bring a chilly feel just in time for Halloween. Hurricane Melissa is now a Category 3 major hurricane, and the forecast is not looking very good for Jamaica. Unfortunately, it looks like it will be a lot of rain, especially on the eastern half of the island. Might be a Category 5 before a landfall there. If it does make landfall as a Category 5, that would be certainly the strongest on record there. We're talking about maybe a foot up to 2+ feet of rain for some parts of Jamaica, and even a lot of rain for Haiti and the Dominican Republic on this side of the system. It's just kind of drifting for a while and then finally gets a push over Cuba, Turks and Caicos, and the southeastern Bahamas into the western Atlantic. So here comes this trough starting to direct it out to the north and northeast. And look at this, even by Thursday, it will just barely have left some of these Caribbean islands and the Bahamas behind, moving out into the Atlantic. So concerning situation for sure in the next several days for Jamaica. Our 7-day forecast is showing here we're looking for beautiful, much cooler weather. Check out those morning lows Thursday and Friday. Trick-or-treating this year in the 60s, falling to 50s late in the night on Friday.